Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Okay, just the two of us today.
Yep.
Aidan's sunning himself up in sunny Portugal.
He is.
Yeah. 10 most disturbing things caught on doorbell camera footage.
There is some disturbing things, but one thing that recently I seen was a friend of mine on his Ring doorbell. It's happened twice now. He's looked out and there's an old Chinese man and he's cutting his lawn with scissors. He's got a little plastic bag and he's cutting the lawn and then putting it inside. Nobody knows why. Nobody's seen him. He comes when he's at work, and when he comes home and he looks on his doorbell, this man's there just cutting his grass with the scissors and putting the grass inside the bag. So if you know why, let us know.
Maybe the only thing I can think there, he has a lush lawn and he wants to know what he's putting on it, so and he's taking it for analysis. So maybe plant, I don't know if you'd have to eat the root, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be able to just cut it and use a cutting.
Yeah, somebody said it might be some sort of Chinese tradition where they use the grass for like some medicine or something, or...
Does he not have a grass of his own?
Yeah. Yeah. He's a neighbour, he lives across the road, but for some reason...
Why don't you ask him?
Because when he's at work.
Yeah, but if you've got him on the camera, just knock on his door when you get home.
Maybe.
And go, why are you cutting my grass when I'm at work?
I think he's just freaked out by it now.
Anyway, let's get into this. 10 most disturbing things caught on doorbell camera. There is a lot of these now, because pretty much everyone's got a Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
Or the equivalent
Yeah.
sort of thing. Should we get into it?
Yeah, lots like a clown.
Does it? Imagine. I'll tell you what I'm surprised at as well, though, is nowadays, especially with like scares and jump scares and sort of like people just acting all kind of weird, how this hasn't become a trend of people doing things on your camera to freak you out.
I think it is.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it sort of like spread.
I don't know. This to me looks like somebody who's knows who lives there.
That does, yeah. The clown thing there does, yeah. But I'm saying I wonder why it's not a trend.
In this first video, this house's Ring doorbell captured a man walk up to the front door in the middle of the night. But rather than actually knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell, the man pretends to do so. At first it seems odd, until you realize what's actually going on. Near the left side of the screen, a car's headlights can be seen. It's clear whoever is driving the vehicle is making this guy walk up and talk to the house owner for a seemingly sinister purpose, as the guy obviously doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, so much so that he fakes knocking on the door and even fakes a conversation with the house owner, all the while making sure the driver can see him doing so.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry.
From the fake conversation, it's clear the driver wants the man to look for someone named Matt.
Yeah.
One common guess, the man could have been being forced to rob the place, but didn't want to do it, making him fake the whole situation and claim no Matt lived there. But to this day,
It looks to me as though this Matt that they're looking for has done something and they've come to the house for him and he's not wanting to get into like any altercation, and so he's pretending that he doesn't live there.
It's risky in the USA knocking on someone's door with no top on in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but he's not knocking.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's at the door. When you walk up to our camera, we get I'm sure they do on theirs.
Yeah, an
ring.
alert.
You get an alert. I don't know if you've got it set.
Yeah.
So I like to do ring, and you see someone at your door. And if you see someone at your door with no top on, in the USA, if you've got a gun, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
the real motives of the driver are still unclear. This footage features a random woman walking up to someone's front door. The woman clearly isn't acting normal, or at least until a car passes where she breaks character so as not to draw attention to herself. After the car is gone, the woman can be seen putting her face right up to the camera. After watching the disturbing footage, the house owner would claim he had no idea who the woman was. This doorbell camera video.
That one, to me, he's been having an affair. She's come round to let him know. The wife's like, we don't know who she is. He's like, I don't know who it is.
I think it could be a case of mistaken door.
No, because like you say, when the car goes past, she becomes normal.
I think it could just be someone who's got the wrong house.
Nah. Nah, I don't think so.
This doorbell camera video shows the horrifying early stages of a fire in a neighbor's property. As the video goes on, you can see as the fire gradually continues to grow, so much so that it eventually reaches the house with the doorbell camera. At the time of the fire, the house owner himself was asleep, though he would be woken up by multiple notifications on his phone claiming motion was detected by his doorbell camera. After reviewing the footage, the house owner would frantically run to get a fire extinguisher and desperately attempt to put the fire out.
Oh, yeah. Shut your door.
Yeah, I think you need to get out, mate.
That's not going away.
Looks too far gone, that.
Yeah.
But after realizing it was too late, the house owner would escape through the house's back door.
Say get out the back.
It's pretty safe to say that the motion detected notifications that woke up the house
So
owner
saved his
his life that night.
Yeah.
This video
Chills,
captured a woman frantically knocking on this house's front door. As she continues to do so, she can be seen constantly looking behind her. And that's when you realize why.
Yeah, someone's
A
following
man
her.
walks up to the woman and proceeds to grab her firmly, telling her to get into the car. All the while, the woman can be heard pleading for him to stop.
Stop, please, no. No, 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 please.
Oh, shit.
The man in the video was later identified to be 20-year-old Victor Kucic, and he would ultimately be charged with third-degree felony kidnapping.
What
I
he didn't
thought-
say is if he knew her.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a couple, and,
Yeah.
and he's been like violent towards her, and she's gone to run for help, and he's like,
Yeah.
get in the car type thing.
He wasn't aggressive with getting in the car, was he?
No.
He was like, get in the car.
Yeah.
Don't know, it was as if like, they just had like a falling out. Didn't say what he, if they knew each other.
This Ring doorbell starts off showing the house owner simply doing her laundry. Though, before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen pausing. And the audio from the clip makes it clear as to why. A voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear as to where the voice is coming from. Clearly disturbed, and worried it could have been someone hiding around her property, the woman would end up calling the police.
I looked around. I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my Ring video to make sure I wasn't just creatively hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I
So,
can't.
well, I posted it on there.
The police would search the whole property, but find absolutely nothing. And to this day, it's still unclear whose voice was talking, or even where it was coming from. This
That's one of them that's a bit like, could be like a wind passing through.
Yeah.
So like, please, please. Right? Could be. And
I
then,
think somebody's buried under the patio.
nah, that's, I think that's just the noise that you could hear, the sounds, sounds to your ear like it's saying please.
Go back, I want to hear it again.
Might have to go back too far. There. It could be a wind thing.
owner
this.
simply doing her laundry. Though, before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen pausing. And the audio from the clip makes it clear as to why.
It definitely said, please help me.
A voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear as to where the voice is coming from. Clearly
See, I didn't read what the word said. I just listened, and you can definitely hear, please help me.
lady.
I don't hear the lady, but definitely
please,
please
lady,
help me.
Disturbed and worried it could have been someone hiding around her property, the woman would end up calling the police.
I looked around, I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my ring video to make sure I wasn't just creatively hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I can't.
Well, I posted it on there.
The police would search the whole property, but find absolutely nothing. And to this day, it's still unclear whose voice was talking, or even where it was coming from.
Strange.
This doorbell camera footage seems to have captured an almost transparent-looking figure walking across the house owner's property in the middle of the night. The figure looks to have no face, and seems to slowly become less visible as it continues to move. The audio from the video reveals the noise of very faint footsteps. After reviewing the footage and examining around the property, the house owner found nothing out of the ordinary, and it's still unclear what exactly was caught on video that night.
Burglar.
Ghost.
Nah.
The owner of this house would wake up to a notification on his phone telling him motion was detected at his front door. And after reviewing the footage, this is what he found. There was an old woman with a knife just standing at his front door, constantly shifting her body weight from side to side. The woman can be seen awkwardly holding and looking at the knife, as well as constantly glancing all around her.
How strange.
After a few more seconds, the woman finally attempts to ring the doorbell, but seemingly can't bring herself to do it for whatever reason. And after 2 minutes of footage, it cuts off. It's still unclear who this woman was, or what caused her to walk up to a stranger's front door wielding a knife.
That is
It's hardly waving it around or anything, so the way she's holding it is kind of bizarre, isn't it?
And rocking from side to
And
side.
no one knows who it is.
That's proper weird, that one.
Yeah, if anything's a ghost, it's that one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't pick up a ghost so surely, right?
I don't know.
After hearing his doorbell go off, this San Diego house owner would look at his doorbell camera through his phone, and the camera revealed a supposed door-to-door salesman waiting outside. The house owner decided to confront the man with the doorbell speaker, and that's when the salesman claimed he was looking for the Robinsons' residence at 712, which was not the house he was at. After being informed of this, the salesman would politely apologize for the mix-up.
This is the Robinsons residence at 712?
No, you're at the wrong house. This is 721.
Oh, I apologize for that.
Suspicious of the encounter, the house owner would send the footage to the local police department, who, disturbingly, confirmed that this exact man was suspected of breaking into at least 19 homes and impersonating a salesman to do so. The man has yet to be caught by police. Likely taking place during the whole killer clown craze of 2016, this Ring doorbell caught the exact moment someone dressed in a clown costume walked up to its front door. The person can be seen
Don't give a shit, you're risking your life doing this shit, I'm telling you. You're proper putting your life at risk.
tilting their head and slowly walking up to the door, almost the whole time staring directly into the camera. While it's most likely just someone trying to scare people, there's a small chance something a lot more sinister is going on here.
Is he in that car? Because the lights look like they're on.
That could be a reflection from the street lights.
weirdo.
To this day, it's still unclear whether the house owner experienced anything further regarding the situation.
Let's say you're putting your life,
That-
like I say, you're
like,
jeopardising.
that's a prank to me. He's probably
Of course
just
it's a
going door
prank.
to. It's like the whole one where they're going around knocking on doors. It's on TikTok, and people are getting like pissed off with that as well. And that's the same thing.
You have to race me either down the lift or down the stairs if you knock on my door.
Yeah.
Seems quickest. But you ain't getting out.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. Some of them are just like the one that says we don't know where it passed when it went behind the tree or around the back of the bush or whatever. That just looked like a person who was moving. You know, the camera footage, the pace of the frame rate wasn't picking it up quick enough.
Yeah, but
sort
what
of
they're doing
thing.
out in the middle of the night in your property.
Right, but someone trying to break in.
Yeah.
How many do we see over here now? It
Yeah.
happens you see them on the local groups every day.
Yeah.
You know, where someone tried to break into someone's car or someone's house
Yeah.
and they've been caught on the Ring doorbell. Do you know who this is? And you can never tell who it is.
No.
I mean, I saw one yesterday. It was really clear. And I'm
Really?
like, if someone doesn't know who that is,
Yeah.
they're going to get proper ruffled in a bad area as well.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking they're definitely getting done by.
Yeah.
But a lot of them now, a lot of people don't know who they are because they're coming in from foreign countries. So
Yeah.
they're moving into these areas. People don't know them.
Yeah.
They're not like local, sort of like, you know, they've not been there for years. They're
Yeah.
very new people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be quite disturbing what you see on your doorbell.
Yeah.
But that woman holding the knife is the one for me. It was
That's
like,
just
you
proper
know,
freaky.
the only thing I could put that down to is it was a local neighbour returning something she'd borrowed. It looked like
In the middle of the night.
if it was the middle of the night. Yeah, it's a little bit strange. And why wouldn't you ring the doorbell?
Yeah.
I think you need to check the local loony bins and see who's out that night.
Yeah.
See who checked out.
Yeah.
But it's some scary stuff out there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.